Sounds nice. Check the sound.
This is the Bronx Project Podcast. I'm your host, Mirez.
And I'm your host, Earl Grey.
And we finally got some continuity in this bitch.
Fart jokes. Hey, new things.
We've been taking some weeks off.
Wait, we didn't take last week off.
That's what I'm saying. We finally got some continuity.
Yeah.
So it's finally we back. We got our little snap streak.
Maybe I don't know what continuity means.
Have you seen my laugh? Because my laugh kind of broke off midway there. Have you seen the Kawhi Leonard? The laughing thing?
No, I couldn't actually. I still haven't.
Oh my god! I'm gonna put it up. I'm looking for it right now.
I keep hearing news about it, and I really.
It is fucking hilarious, dude.
For me to tell you about myself, I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Why? Is that his laugh?
Because the funny thing is that he never laughs or smiles. He's like a really stone-faced guy. For those of you who don't watch basketball.
Yeah.
And now that he finally laughed, we're like, all right, don't
ever do that shit again.
Just be serious. Like, shit, there's some real shit going on in the world. Focus on that.
It's funny because I'm going through Instagram, and the little search thingy, the discover page, and I see that video like constantly, and I'm like always passing by it, but I'm like, all right, Kawhi Leonard. All right, he's going to the Raptors.
Yeah.
But what's so interesting? Okay, he's in the Raptors now. But now you tell me this, I'm like, that's what the video is. And that's how much I don't pay attention to a lot of shit.
That's how much you don't pay attention to the Raptors.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't care about the Raptors. It's cold up there.
This is September 30th. There's no 31st. Last day of September.
Oh. Wow, it's fall officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fall officially.
I'm falling for fall.
It's falling. He already has a sweater on, even though it's not that cold.
Yeah, I was thinking about that before you started recording, but now I've committed.
Should I take it off?
Yeah, no, I just zipped it down.
just like just so
my chest could get some. But I have a shirt under.
You have a shirt under, so therefore you're not getting any.
It's whatever.
No.
We have 57 minutes left.
Yeah.
To entertain.
It's really not that cold though. But you know what is cold?
This ice cold beer. We have, for those of you who listen every week, we have our Bronx Project Beer of the Week.
Yeah.
And this week's Beer of the Week is Rolling Rock Extra Pale.
Extra pale, like most white people.
Yeah, like white people in Antarctica in December.
Yes.
Extra
pale. Extra pale.
And how do you feel about this extra pale ale?
All right. Rolling Rock.
Is this a pale ale?
Extra pale, but it's not like the pale ales that we've been drinking lately, like the shit ones. The last time we drank this beer, we were 21 years old. It's like a summer beer. Honestly, I don't remember the flavor. I didn't like. It's not a flavor that you would remember. All you remember is that you can drink it. We discussed this before. It's one of those beers that you can sip on and talk. It's not like, oh my god, I love this beer. It's more like anyone can drink this beer. Like no one. It's like water. It's like water with like a beer, kind of like zest to it.
That's what
It's almost like a light beer without being a light beer. You can chug it and not get affected.
That's 100% what I was
like, all right,
say.
pass me another one. That's it. That's how I feel about it.
To me, it's faux Heineken.
For Heineken?
It's Feineken.
Feineken.
It's Feineken.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, and I'll drink it again.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like you're saying. But I was just waiting for you to make the joke instead of me.
Yeah, Heineken, as you know, as some of my listeners, because I've bogarted the podcast.
Yeah, it's yours. I don't care.
It's the Steven Ramirez podcast.
Yeah. Sorry, Steven Ramirez.
That's the new intro. I don't get a hip hop song. No, you don't. I get elevator music.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you get. It's like the theme music to like Partridge Family or some shit.
I get the theme music to Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
When this boy meets world.
Boy meets world.
I would need a video camera for that. It would get spicy.
It would get spicy.
The Boy Meets World podcast.
The boy. Ooh. Oh my God! You're doing this yourself.
Ooh.
You're doing it yourself.
Damn.
The Boy Meets World podcast.
My dick just got hard.
I just imagine you talking about Boys Meets World the whole time.
Yeah, just like
Topanga.
Different shit I found on Tumblr.
Yeah. Today on Boys Meets World podcast, Topanga gets fucked. On a fan fiction.
By Peter Griffin.
By Peter Griffin on a fan fiction I found on Tumblr. Weird people did this. Dude, it's fucking weird. Tumblr's weird.
I
don't even use Tumblr, but every time I do go on Tumblr, it's weird.
I exited out at the right time, I think.
Yeah.
Sometimes I make little like I dip back in a little.
Yeah.
So it's because like Tumblr was a big part of my life, you know, and you know that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll just be like, yo, I miss the porn gifs. Mm-hmm. And so I'll dip back in, but I've actually like I don't fuck with Tumblr no more.
Yeah,
that shit got crazy. It got weird.
Yeah, it got weird. It got very social justice-y.
It got, but it was social justice.
It was, but like it got real bad. Also, less porn. I think the last thing I did on my Tumblr was purge porn. Like anyone who like posted like a shit ton of porn, like you could post porn. Yeah. I don't mind. But if you post like a ton of it, like your blog is practically a porn blog, I have to purge you.
I did
unfollow.
I did the opposite. Yeah.
You just took away everybody.
If you weren't posting porn. If it was too much fucking Dragon Ball Z gifs on your shit, you getting deleted. Like I don't got time for this.
No,
I can't be scrolling through looking for my porn.
It's like Goku, Gohan, dick. Goku, Gohan, vagina, penis. And then Boy Meets World.
Scroll by real quick.
But then go up a little bit because you thought there was a girl involved, but it turns out no, it's just two men.
Impressive dick, and then you just keep
that's like, that's a nice dick. Yeah, go. And it's a GIF, so it's like the same image going back and forth. It's the same thing.
Then you see that same GIF that you always see on Tumblr of the girl deep throating that like very long dildo,
and then pulling it right out. Yeah.
You know the one?
Yeah, I do.
You always fucking see that one.
I've purged that one. I was like, nope, I have to purge after seeing that.
We didn't even rate the beer.
Nah, this is just a can bottle.
It's a can beer.
Can beer.
It can
honestly,
be. It sounds like we're just rushing through it, and we kind of are. But also, it's like a rush through it kind of beer.
Yeah, it's not like a favorite person beer.
It's not a bad beer, but it's nothing about it is good.
Like nothing about it is like outstanding.
Yeah, nothing about it is bad. That's the thing.
That's the thing. Last week we like,
and also that's probably
the
what
bar
was
raised way too high last week.
I don't even remember the name of that beer.
Kanaha. Yes, it was a Hawaiian inspired beer.
I like how I just said
with Hawaiian Hawaiian mango notes.
Yeah, I like how I just said I don't remember the name of it,
and then I
said the exact name of it.
I don't know, some like high spirit would just smack me in the face. Yes, you do.
My answer is like, don't shame me like that.
Yes, you do.
You got a better memory than that boy. But yeah, it's a canned beer.
Yeah,
it's an okay-ish beer. For those of you who are listening to the first time, our beer rating system is broken bottle beer, canned beer, bottled beer, draft beer.
Last week's beer was a draft beer, which is why we speak shit about this beer. It was
the draft beer. I think it's the best beer we've reviewed on this podcast, and I've had Allagash White on this podcast.
It was so good that the beer did not last most of the podcast.
Bro, I drank
quarter of the podcast, it was done.
I drank mine before the podcast started.
I drank two before the podcast started.
It's insane.
It's, yeah.
We got a 6-pack. We're conservative. We're not trying to get too silly. We just want to. It's for the flavor,
Dude, it was last season, and we were getting like 12 packs, and we were trying to finish them off. Remember? Because we were like, if we were drunk, the podcast would be better.
It'd be funnier.
No, it was not. We were sloppy. I was sloppy.
I think no. We were sloppy, but I think we were sloppy because we were learning.
Yeah. We were sloppy because we were learning, but the beer did not help.
It was like, yo, you want to see what can make this harder?
Let's test our abilities by being drunk and then recording this.
I didn't hear it's
because
fine.
it's twist cap, dude.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's another thing about it. It's twist cap. Most twist cap beers aren't that good.
That is very true.
Yeah,
that's like they're making it easier for you for a reason.
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
like, all right, we got it. It's not okay. Here, have this.
Yeah, I know that's not the best beer, but at least you can twist it off. You don't have to be an alcoholic and run around with the beer openers.
It's like when your mom gives you ice cream money for the Mrs. Softy in the summer. Like, all right, shut the fuck up and go.
Yeah.
So I can flirt with this guy.
That's me.
Was that just me?
That was you. That was you. I've never had that. I've actually had a bad problem. Like, I wanted ice cream and no one would ever give me money.
Now, my mom would give me money when I got annoying enough. That was me during my childhood. I was like, I'm gonna keep asking you, and I know you said no. But I got another argument towards why you should give it to me now.
But I'm gonna hit you with this. And
have you considered this?
A fucking PowerPoint. Have you considered giving Steven some money for ice cream?
If you don't, I would be A, sad, B, disappointed, C, all of the above.
C, all of the above. But it can be easily avoided by giving Steven some money for ice cream, at least
How much
$4.
money? How much money? Well, I'm glad you asked. As you know, as my mom, I really like the vanilla milkshakes. And they were like $4.50 at the time.
$4.50 at the time. Now they're like $6. I think.
Yeah. So like I would only need $5. I want the 50 cents. Like I got some candy afterwards.
Yeah. Or the nutties.
I was a hustler.
Or the nutties.
Nah, I only got the nutty. Like I was never really a nutty fan.
Is it the nutty or a nutcracker or some shit like that?
No, the nutcracker was another thing.
Yeah, nutcracker is an alcoholic beverage. But nutties are the beers that don't put your finger in it.
That's a weird thing to just hear. We need video.
Let the audience just. The imaginations are going wild.
No homo. No.
Put it in.
Okay, now put the finger in.
Yeah. Fuck, what was I talking about? Oh, the nutties, right?
Yeah.
I think... I don't even want to talk about the nutty anymore because we
go from no finger in to nutties. I like it. I like it. They were called nutties, by the way, for those of you who don't know, because the rumor was when we were kids.
Go ahead, though.
The rumor was that if you drank those 50-cent sodas, you would not have any semen.
Yeah, it's supposed to kill your sperm.
I don't.
What's the science behind it? But I don't know. I'm not gonna try and find out.
Can we get pregnant just to see?
Just to see. Like, oh, sorry, babe. It drank a lot of nutties. That's why semen doesn't come out.
Yeah. Like, and I have to just test it out. And if you're pregnant, then hey, they were lying.
Yeah, they were lying. And guess who's saving a lot of money?
Not us. See, because now we have a baby on the way.
Fuck. 50 cents. Yeah, that's why they would call nutties. Also, it's like kind of the only drink that we could have afforded as a child.
Okay, your mom gave you $2.
How am I spending
in
it?
1999, and you go into the bodega. How you spending those $2?
All right, one. I don't remember leaving the house by myself at 1999.
You were 7. Oh fuck. Okay, 2001. We were 9. No, it's still too young. How am I gonna be a father?
All right, a better thing. You were 12 years old.
Yeah, you were 12 years old.
Your parents gave you how much money?
They gave you $3-4.
All right, $5 because no one has a $3 bill. and people are like, take this $5.
Right.
It's broken and stuff.
But $5 you could get a lot now.
All right, I gave you
The
two
point-
singles.
The
$2
point is because
singles.
$2 will get you a lot in the bodega back in the day.
Yeah, how much? Okay, the
How you
question is,
spending
how are
those
you
$2?
spending it? All right, so I'm going in. I'm getting one of those moon cakes. You know
They were 25 cents at the time. Yeah.
I'm buying 2 of them. All right, I'm buying 2 of them.
Boom.
I'm getting a nutty. One of those, not the soda ones, not the Jolly Rancher sodas. The ones that you have to peel off. They're like grenades. Remember they came in like these things and they're like grenade form and they're like blue,
I know
red,
the nasty ass juices.
and then you have to bite into it to get the juice out.
Yeah, with the aluminum foil.
Yeah,
I
it's that
hated
shit that gets
shit.
in your mouth and you die
my
eventually.
God. That shit, I feel like my soul left every time I drank it out of necessity.
Look, you know the funny thing about it? I never peeled it off. I never successfully peeled it off. I would have to poke a hole in it and then like take off the middle. You'll still have that
penetrate from inside, and then you gotta work it.
and then you get the aluminum on the corners of the mouthpiece. So every time you like drink it,
cut your lip.
Not even cut your lip. You just got that metal feel to it. Like it's like the past can of bottle beers.
Nah, I had a phase where I would like completely peel it off, and I wouldn't start drinking until it was complete. I was a weird kid.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm tired of this fucking feeling in my lip. This ends now.
I would spend a lot of time.
It took me like 3 minutes, bro. Everyone's done drinking, and I'm just like, I got this,
I got this, guys. I got it.
My drinking, it may take me longer, but my drinking experience is gonna be far superior.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna conform to your ways of drinking with the aluminum foil on. This is not even real aluminum foil. It's more like plastic, if anything.
Okay, so you got $1. No. So you 2 moon cakes.
2 moon cakes,
1 nutty.
50 cents. 50 cents to 75 right there. I'm buying 25-cent those noodles, those cheesy noodles. They're like a small little tiny little bag of like these
Cheesy
hard
noodles.
ass potato chip kind of corn chip things that are covered in cheese. They're like small ass bag. It's red, and it's like these hard noodle shaped.
Okay,
Look like rigatonis.
Yeah, go.
And they're hard to chew, but they taste delicious. I'll buy one of them.
I've seen them. I've never had them.
I lived on those.
Is that $2?
No, that's $1, and I'm keeping the other one just in case I'm coming back
You
and getting the same. I'm a hustler. You give me 2, I'm gonna spend 1 and say that I spend 2. You're not gonna know the
Me,
difference.
I'm spending the 2, and this is how. So I walk in, and mind you, I didn't always have to because my dad knew the bodega owner. So I think you remember this. I used to just walk in and just grab shit and then point at it, and be like, yeah, hey. And then it would just like, okay, Julio's son took something.
Yeah, put that on the bill.
Yeah, but let's say my mom did it because my mom was like, nah, don't use that. Here's $2. I go in, I get 2 of the peanut brownies, the 25-cent ones.
Oh, that's good.
That's
good. I remember those.
Yeah, 2 of those.
I
also got 2 honey buns.
That's good too.
I was a fat kid.
Yeah, that's really fatty of you.
I was a fat kid.
Yeah.
You knew me.
Yeah,
I was a fat kid.
I know, you're a little chunky. Yeah.
So I'm getting 2 honey buns, 2 brownies, a nutty, the fruit punch or the blue one.
You know,
the
just thought about this. I got nutties at like 13.
Right.
But then like I remember Arizona drinks.
I thought you were gonna say I got nutties at 13 and I started nutting at 13.
No.
Our brains were in different ways.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to do that. No, because I could have easily gotten to Arizona with the other fucking $1.
Damn.
But I was 13. Yeah. I don't know best.
I don't make the wisest decisions financially.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't until I was 16 where I was like, yeah, I'm going to spend $1 on the Arizona and get more money.
More bang for my buck.
Exactly.
I didn't start fucking with Arizona. Arizona's always looked broke to me because they look like a fucking... like a one of those long beers.
Yeah, the alcoholic beers.
Yeah,
like you're an alcoholic, but you but you don't want to like get liquor because it's too expensive.
Yeah,
so
you might as well put that shit in a brown bag and you say, "Oh yeah, papi."
The brown bag shit. That's my grandfather. Bro,
every guy who drinks beer, like canned beers, drinks it out of a brown bag.
Yo,
it
is true.
Yeah,
it's true. My grandfather used to do this thing where I was living in Crotona. Used to hang out outside with my dad. My dad loved the corner, as most people who live in the Bronx. They love the corner because they like to holler at girls and they like to give high fives to strangers that claim they know them. And then my grandfather would come downstairs because he probably started the corner trend with a brown bag and a giant Budweiser inside of it. And he's just getting buzzed from the Budweiser, just walking around.
As long as he can't
just
see
talking
the tag.
he's just talking about fictional shit that he's claiming it's real. Like, oh, I got this car. It's a 98 Cadillac, but it's parked in this garage that doesn't exist. And I'm like, yeah, Grandpa.
Isn't it wild that before the internet, niggas could just lie?
Yes. Yes. And people
and
are
you
like,
wouldn't even find out. Like, you could just... you could be like, I'm actually a lawyer at Goldman and Sachs.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Like, that's why you be going uptown? It's downtown, but yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's downtown, but I have to go up and down. You know how the 2-5 train works. Come on,
it ain't running on the weekends. You know, like you gotta go uptown to go downtown.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta walk 20 blocks.
Yeah, I've done that before.
I have. I mean, that's normal. That's normal.
We've spent 22 minutes talking about nothing. We have an itinerary.
Yeah, we do. We're really not following it.
Nothing on it. It's good, man. We chilling.
I really don't give a shit.
I didn't even spend my whole dollar. Like, I had $1 spent.
Exactly.
I got 50 cents.
You got two honey
two
buns,
brownies,
2 brownies,
a nutty,
the
blue raspberry one.
Yeah.
I think I'm going for the sour, the little balls, the crybabies.
Oh, the crybabies.
50 cents of those.
Motherfucker, those are sour.
Yeah, I love those shits,
yeah,
bro.
still good. Still good. I wasn't much of a candy thought back then. I was more like a chocolate thought.
No, I was
like fast food. Like I would like the brownies and the honey buns and the
I was
mooncakes.
a fat boy. I was out here with the honey buns and the candies. My favorite candy was the sour power straws.
Yes.
I think the green bag was my favorite.
Yes, those were good. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Because then you like rip. There's like the one with the little cat on the front, and you rip it open, and it's like always. When you open it, it's dangerous because all that fucking sugar and that comes out. It's just you're gonna be in a mess,
bro.
Your hands are gonna be sticky.
You know what I hated about sour power straws though? Niggas always wanted me to share them. Like,
right?
It was always the sour power straws. Like, I had Skittles. People would ask for a bit.
Yeah, they were like, yo, can I get some?
With the straws, everyone always thought that was like a group snack. And I never agreed upon that.
Well, I think that's the reason why I never got them. Because, you know, you go to bodega and then you go to school, elementary school or middle school, whatever. And then you just throw one of those shits out and open it. The whole classroom is gonna come after you and ask you for those sour straws, like if they were gold.
Like they were fucking that same thing with the Winter Fresh.
Yeah,
you can't pull out a Winter Fresh in elementary school.
Yo, you can't. Either Winter Fresh or a Chewy bar. You cannot. There's a story behind this Chewy bar. I remember it was my senior year. I came in like the beginning of senior year. Came in. And I packed like 2 Chewy bars in my book bag because I don't eat breakfast. I'm gonna eat it when I'm in class. So I'm in AP English because I'm smart. And I open up my bag, and there's a girl that I remember that liked me right next to me. And I took one out and I ate it in front of her, and she's pretty chunky. And she's like, "Hey, you got another one?" And I'm like, "Nah, it's my last one."
But it wasn't.
I had another one.
Yeah, you can't.
I had another one. I can't like just say, "Oh, sure, here you go." That's my breakfast. Yeah, Fuck that shit, dude.
I was the kind of kid who if I had like 4 left, I'm telling you I have 1 left, right? And I'm like, all right, I'll give you this one, but this is my last one, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not actually giving you my last one.
Yeah.
Because I got that specific amount because I wanted a lot.
Yo, I remember the kids in high school that used to be like suckers. Like, I got gum. I'm going to give the whole class
The
gum because they're going to love me. Because I got gum.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man. It's sometimes better to lie that you're balling.
Yeah, nah.
It's better to lie that you're broke than to lie about you being balling.
Because then you're gonna go broke.
Yeah, exactly. Like me.
That's a life lesson. Life was trying to teach you early.
Exactly. Man. That's why I was like, those guys are suckers. Because in the future, me balling. Let's say I got paid on the week. I got mad money. Someone's gonna ask me for money eventually.
And like, remember I told you I'm broke.
Guess what I'm gonna say? Nah, I don't got it, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I don't got it. Fuck that. I got it. It's just not for you.
You be saying that you don't got it
all the time. I'm perma broke,
nigga. And now I'm looking at you funny.
I gotta pay bills and then it, like, you know, splurging myself.
Oh, that's funny. But this week, to get to an actual topic, because we deadass did half a podcast. Just bullshitting.
This bullshitting, man. You guys listening? You guys not paying? It's free.
Mad music came out this week.
Mad music.
OD music came out this week. Black came out this week. How you feel about Black?
I love it.
East Atlanta Love Letter.
East Atlanta Love Letter. Love it. Like, this is my thing.
Yeah.
Black, Slack, Six Slack.
Six Slack sounds like a gang.
It does. Let's not say that. I've always been into him. Like, last year is when I discovered him. Back when he had like the big hair.
You a goddamn
and
lie.
Like the album cover with the fucking bear on it. Yeah. I love that style. That kind of like cover. Dark Atlanta style going in. And I'm like, bro, this artist is so underrated. People are really sleeping on him because he got flow. He got beats.
He's from Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's originally from Philly, but then I think he grew up in Atlanta. Some shit. I don't know. I don't know facts. We're about to find out. Someone's about to Google.
Yeah, but keep talking.
So then I'm like, a lot of people, he's really under the radar because the radios don't play him. You're not going to hear him everywhere else. It's not in the suggested playlist. It wasn't until I listened to the radio station for Frank Ocean's Blonde album that I heard one of his songs. I think it was Problems. Yeah, Problems. I was like, yo, this shit is good. Like, put it on my personal music playlist. Listen to it. And then I heard the rest of the album. And then I'm like, this guy's really good. I hate that people are just like sleeping on him. But then he comes out with East Atlanta Love Letter. And I'm like, wow, this album is super good. And everybody is on his dick right now. Everybody. And I'm so glad for it because it's the attention. It's the kind of like
his dick deserves it.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves it because he made music that sound good, but he wasn't trying to like sell out in any type of way. Yeah. He's just making music because he liked music. And then he came out with this album. He got like in this album he has J. Cole using his soulful deep voice, which you've never heard before. Mm-hmm. It's weird. Like Daphne was listening to it. She was like, "That's not J. Cole." I was like, "Yeah, that's J. Cole." And then you got Ty Dolla $ign, who's on every album.
Like, that's not surprising.
That's not surprising, but you got him. You still got him.
It's almost surprising if an album comes out and he's not on it. He's like, was he busy that week?
Yeah, like right. And then you got Future on one of his songs. I'm like, all right, cool. I guess everybody's from Atlanta on that. Not a J. Cole. J. Cole's from like South Carolina, some shit like that. North Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Also, Black is from Atlanta.
Yeah, he is, right? Fully on.
I be talking shit.
Yeah, sometimes we lie.
Nah, he was born. He was born. Listen to my problems. Sometimes I say things as facts, but they're really just opinions, and I hate it that way.
Yes. Put a beat behind that. Editors.
But why you do that?
Why you do that? Why you gotta lie in front of my face? Saying that he's from Philly, but he's from the East.
No, yeah, he was born in Maryland, which is still kind of almost south.
It is south.
Yeah,
It's south-ish.
So he was born in the South, and he just went more south.
Yeah, he just like rolled his boat down to East Atlanta and wrote a love letter.
This one's for you, baby.
Dear bitches. That's that album. That album is so good. I love
I actually
that
didn't listen to the album. I listened to a couple songs. I'm a fan of Black. Black is one of those guys who I listen to the song every time. I don't think I dislike any of his songs.
It's hard to dislike his songs.
Yeah, but like I don't be running to listen to his music also.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys.
Yeah. Not even mine. I'm not running. I'm a fan of his. I'm not going to run to his. But that's the whole thing. With this album, East Atlanta Love Letter, everybody's running to him.
Yeah. No,
he deserves it.
I heard it's a good album too.
He deserves it. And this album's really good. So the album definitely deserves it.
I gotta sit down with it.
It's smooth, dude.
Yeah.
It's not far off from his last album. But it's like his last album, but a lot of rap. And then you get like the melodic R&B piano shit.
Shout out to rapping and melodic R&B.
Yeah,
that's all music is at this point. It's just rapping and melodic R&B.
You gotta love Atlanta.
Second up on the batting order is Logic.
Uh-huh.
I'm going I wrote it differently, but I'm going chronological.
Oh yeah, I know you did. I'm like, oh
no, it's not.
No way.
Are you dyslexic, Steven? Because
you're reading backwards.
No, but have you listened to Logic's album?
No.
Neither have I. So this is gonna be a fast one.
This is gonna be a really fast one.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I think Logic, to me, is baby Eminem.
Yeah, fast rap.
It's
white man.
It's rap.
I mean, he's half, so yeah.
I feel like I work in the minute. You know, like it's like
you're offending a lot of people. Stop.
I really don't care. Every one of Adam's appointments is like, hey,
yeah,
don't say that about me.
Don't say that. Stop it.
Hobson's like, how could you?
How could you? I thought you liked us.
But yeah. I think he's a talented rapper. I don't think he's a very talented, like, overall musician.
Yeah.
No, I said very talented. I think he still has talent as a musician.
I give you this. He has a great team behind him. A great team.
Oh, Def Jam is supporting the shit out of that motherfucker.
Fucking team behind him. Like, that team that he created with Def Jam, best producers you can get, best fucking mechanics.
And he's cashing in on mental health.
Yeah,
that's the thing now.
That
like,
is
if you want to be big,
yeah.
like you just like that's the new thing in popular cultures.
Look,
like just talk about mental health.
Even if you don't like care,
yeah,
talk
even if
about
you don't
it.
really give a fuck about
yeah,
it. Like, just mention it.
Just mention it because obviously you're gonna get a lot of people.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my, I've been through it too."
Yeah, oh, I've been sad.
Yeah, you've been sad. I've been sad.
When you're sad, I'm sad. You hurt, I hurt.
Guys, don't be mean to him. He's sad. I
want a lot of shit for this, but I love it. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to be clear. I suffer from depression. I just talk shit.
You can't just say that after.
I know, that's why I can't stop laughing.
You're cracking up, and then you're saying that you suffer from depression. No one's gonna believe that now. Fuck, we lost like 100 listeners.
Niggas know.
Like phonies.
Anyone who's known me has known that Steven be struggling with depression sometimes.
Yeah, it's just sometimes.
I like making jokes. No, but it is a thing. Like people are milking mental health.
Oh yeah,
and I'm noticing it.
Oh,
I'm noticing people who I know in real life and aren't like that in real life will go on social media and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, text your
significant other when you're feeling a certain way."
Yeah, if someone's gone missing, just text them. And they're like, "I went missing, nigga."
Yeah, you didn't text me.
You didn't text me, nigga.
Bro, I've been out.
Yeah, I was down and I was out.
I was down and out, ready to go. What was your phone call? Yeah, hoe.
Bars. Yo,
I'm
you
telling
really
you.
are every episode. You're debuting a new one.
I'm telling you, the bathroom.
Like, I want this.
The I'm gonna come out with a mixtape called The Bathroom.
Bathroom tapes.
Restroom love letters.
East restroom love letter.
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah.
Flush.
Just stop milking depression.
Stop.
Or I don't even care, like, milk it because it spreads awareness.
Look, it's good to spread awareness, and I understand
Niggas
that.
be lying, though.
And us at the Bronx Project podcast, I almost forgot her name. Yeah, sometimes I forget. Yeah. Fuck it.
We're serious on mental health.
We're really serious about we've been doing it since like the first fucking season, since I think episode 2.
I'm serious on mental health, like back early Tumblr days.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah.
Like, Josh knows about. I was kind of like a social justice warrior.
Yeah, it was annoying.
It was annoying.
Like, I agree with all your points, but it's annoying.
It's just like, yo, just have fun sometimes. That's where I'm at now. It's just like, yes, all of these things are true. Being serious about it all the time is not gonna do anything if you're not actually trying to do anything. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not really trying to do anything.
Yeah. Sometimes you're sad, but you're just not gonna.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like, yo, this world we live in is fucked up. But being tight about it is just gonna make you tight.
Yeah, it's gonna make you tighter.
Yeah, and then you're gonna make someone else tight because you're being tight, and then that person's tight, and it just keeps spreading.
It's more likely that you spread negativity than positivity. Yeah. Like, people talk about mental, self-help, mental whatever.
Yeah.
And hopefully it reaches out. But when you spread negativity, dude, that shit spreads, and everybody feeds off. I mean, look at Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, it's like a floodgate is open once someone says some shit.
Just to talk about my own personal experience, I found, and I've read like self-help books, and I've listened to like people who just like
be better.
None of that ever helped me as much as like a comedian getting on stage and making fun of being depressed.
Yeah.
That made me feel a lot better than niggas being like, yeah, depression is real, guys. Take it seriously.
I love when people make fun of it, but
I'm also going through this kind of way. Mm-hmm. So suck my dick.
Yeah. Next artist on Logic. We're done with Logic.
Lil Wayne.
It was just like Logic, self-help, done.
Yeah.
I think the last album I've heard from Logic was Bobby Tarantino 2. And I think I got past 4 songs, and that's it.
I feel like that's Logic's thing, though. Logic's the mental health rapper and the biracial rapper. Mm-hmm. Like, that's his, like, niche.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm half Derek black, Jeter's half white,
biracial,
guys.
too. And he's a legend. Yeah, not every biracial
He's going to write a diss song.
Yeah. All right. Next one.
Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne came out with the Carter 5 finally.
I heard half of it.
After years.
Heard half of it.
I heard half of it too.
I heard especially the one with Tentacion.
That was a beautiful song.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, he's dead.
Yeah.
But I still hear him.
Which is, he was being sad in the song, which made it worse.
Which made it worse. It's like, how are you sad when you're not here?
Yeah, like you making me sad. You should be in a
happier place.
Yeah.
But then he recorded it before anything happened, so you understand. But that was really heartwarming to hear that, the whole thing, that he put that song in.
I'm a Wayne fan.
Yeah.
I'm late to the Tentacion party. Mm-hmm. Tentacion is like a direct offspring of Lil Wayne. Yeah. So it's good for him to have had him on.
It's like 30 Seconds to Mars meets Lil Wayne. Yeah, you get Tentacion.
Yeah,
that's how you get that. I'm talking about Beautiful Lie, 30 Seconds to Mars, not that fake shit now.
The name of the song, by the way, is "Don't Cry." Yeah, we ain't really say it.
Yeah,
Don't Cry.
Didn't. But yeah, the half of it that I listened to was actually really good. I'm not a Lil Wayne fan, not like by choice, but by like I'm not experienced. I think the last song I heard was Lollipop.
Yeah,
before this album.
I won't even say I grew up on Wayne. I like my middle school and high school, early high school. I was definitely like super into. I remember when the Carter 3 came out. Like, that was my world for at least 6 months. Like, I had to give like everything I was doing. I was listening to a song on that album.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Carter. Tell me where you've been.
Yeah, I mean, look, Lil Wayne did a lot for rap, and he mentions it in one of his songs. Like, if it wasn't for him, woo.
Yeah.
I mean, Drake, Nicki Minaj, which a lot of people regret now.
And then if it wasn't, if it wasn't for Drake, I mean, it wasn't for Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne gave a lot to Kanye's style. Mm-hmm. The whole rapping over auto-tune thing, that's Lil Wayne. The whole rapping about doing copious amounts of drugs, for better or worse, that's Lil Wayne.
Yeah, I mean, he invented lean.
Yeah. I don't think he actually did. I don't know. He ain't, but he might have. He should have.
I think he's a co-founder.
He's like you know how Drake's
he's CFO.
He's the brand ambassador for the Raptors.
Uh-huh.
Lil Wayne's the brand ambassador for lean.
Yeah, like you think lean, you think Lil Wayne. You think like that. There was a video of Lil Wayne getting interviewed, and then he dropped his lean, and he was like, "Oh my lord!" He legit said like that. I'm like, wow.
You see a poster of promethazine, you know, on the subway, like when you pass by and they have the little ads.
Yeah.
You see a picture of Lil Wayne, and above him says promethazine.
Yeah.
With codeine.
Lil Wayne with his glasses. The thumbs up. Yeah.
It's a good album. I only listened to half of it. Everyone who's listened to it that I know has said they like it. I like the Kendrick Lamar song.
I didn't fucking hear that one. You see how far I went.
Yeah. Lil Wayne can rap. That's one thing that he's always been like underrated in because of his style of music. People don't think that you can make like party lighthearted music and still be a talented rapper. Mm-hmm. Lil Wayne can rap. I've always said that about Drake. Like Drake is like a pop rapper, but he can rap. I don't think he can rap to the extent.
Every time you mention Drake, I'm gonna put like a silent voice in the background and sing Drake rant.
Drake rant.
Drake rant. Yeah, just like suck dick.
Dick
sucking Drake right now.
No, just like
always. I think it's every other. I mean, that's your thing though.
I'm a fan.
We know.
I'm a fan. I be talking shit about him too.
Yeah, we could. But I mean, it's only disappointing shit. It's like, you know, when the Knicks aren't doing good, but you know they're not gonna do good.
There's that. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm gonna talk the Knicks. I'm also gonna watch all 82 games.
Yeah, I mean,
only 82 because they're not making it to the playoffs.
I'm definitely gonna just watch 70 because most of the time I'm just gonna be like, they're losing.
It's fine. It's whatever. My spirit's broken.
Yeah. The funny thing about the Knicks is that one thing I learned about New Yorkers. They love the Knicks, but something they love more than the Knicks is making fun of the Knicks.
Yeah,
everyone loves it. It's just
a rite
a
of
thing.
passage.
Oh, it's a right. Oh, you gotta love them, but you also gotta like love them.
But that shit gonna end soon. Give me 1 more year of tanking. 1 more year of tanking.
Take 1 more year.
We ready.
1 more year. We're gonna get ourselves a first fucking round draft.
Bro, I'm telling you, next season. Next season is gonna be like this season for the Yankees. Hopefully minus the injuries.
Nah, you're gonna have injuries. You're gonna have. Anyways,
guys.
Off to the next.
And to end it off, his album actually didn't come off. It didn't come out.
It
didn't come off.
Like
it didn't come out. It didn't come in.
Still there.
Yeah, it's Yandi by Kanye West.
That should have came out.
I'm telling you, he was because it's like when Nicki Minaj came out and that was like she came out and she was number 2. Everybody was like,
mm-hmm.
She didn't outsell Travis. Kanye was not gonna outsell Lil Wayne. He was not gonna outsell.
I think that
Logic.
out of respect, he didn't do that.
I don't think it's respect, nigga. I feel like everyone that dropped this week was like, we're putting our cards on the table. May the best man win. Kanye did it. He did it before with 50. I'm guessing he didn't think that the MAGA hat weird quote thing would affect him as much as it has been. Music. I'm sure he's gonna sell wonderfully.
Oh yeah, but like I'm pretty sure he's not even concentrating on sales. He's concentrating on just charts.
Yeah.
He wants to be listened to.
I feel like if he would have dropped it this week, he would have had like a number 3 release. Because we recently found out that Brockhampton is getting the number 1 spot. Mm-hmm. That was a curveball. I didn't expect that.
Yeah,
one.
Exactly. I was about to say that. I was like, whoa, how? when you got Lil Wayne, you got Black.
I think Black, his album came out a couple weeks ago. So
It came out 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so you got Lil Wayne, Logic, and Brockhampton. I feel like Kanye was gonna have a number 4 debut, and for a superstar, that wouldn't have looked good.
Yeah, it would have hurt him, like his ego.
Yeah, it would have hurt
just a little bit.
That's
He would
why
have became a little person,
and you know Kanye's an ego guy. Like that's like his.
like an egomaniac.
Kanye is the guy who exploits mental health.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about earlier.
That's the guy.
Yeah, he's the guy. Like he's the guy that's always like kill your ego and then lives his whole life as the ego guy.
Yeah, that's it. He becomes ego.
He is ego.
If he was a boss, like in a video game, he would
Like
be ego.
the boss battle.
Yeah.
You see Kanye swinging back and forth.
Yeah,
Like a Street Fighter.
Yeah, like that. Yeah,
There's
just
no Mortal
like,
Kombat. It's better because they sway.
yeah, more. Oh, Tekken actually.
Yeah,
The Brazilian guy from Tekken. That he's like he knows. Yeah, he's just dancing.
Yeah,
that's him. But
that's
like
Kanye.
bigger.
Kanye's ego. He's just dancing back and forth.
There's
He's just swaying.
Kanye, and then there's Kanye's ego, which is like
Yay.
his final form. Yay.
And he recently said he
Like
wants to
perfect
only be
cell.
called Ye. Yeah, he said he's perfect cell. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Do you think he's hosting? Let's say Kanye is Cell, right?
Yeah.
And he's hosting the world tournament. Who's Goku? Obviously Drake's Goku.
Yeah.
Who's Vegeta?
Who's Vegeta? You got
Kendrick.
Goku. You got Kendrick as Vegeta.
Who's Piccolo?
Piccolo.
Cole.
Probably T. No, sorry. Pusha T. You got Pusha T there.
Who's Gohan?
Gohan? Who's the baby of Drake?
Baby Drake?
Who's Drake's child?
Black?
You got Division in there for some reason.
I would say Black.
Black? Oh, yeah, you can make him Gohan. Yeah, that's true.
Or Bryson Tiller.
Let's choose Black.
Black, yeah.
For just to be relevant.
We're already talking about Black.
Yeah, just to be relevant.
Who's Tien?
Tien? Oh my God, who's Tien? Tech 9.
Also, J. Cole's Future Trunks.
Yeah,
because you gotta give J. Cole like a prominent role.
Yes,
obviously.
of course.
So J. Cole's Future Trunks. Who's that little kid who's always with Tien?
The little kid who's always with Tien. The guy who always explodes. Fucking Eminem.
Kamikaze.
Kamikaze, dude. Oh shit. Duh.
Oh, conspiracy.
No, that is Tien. Yamcha.
No. Yamcha is the guy, the Wolfang Fist guy.
Yeah. Tien is the guy with the one eye.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is where's Joseph? I gotta call him.
We just lost half our audience.
Viewers? Yeah.
They're like, oh god.
Oh god.
Nerd mode.
Nerd mode. Or like, I can't believe you can't name that one character.
All right,
doesn't matter. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Shut up.
Just leave us a 5-star review and tell us the name.
Yeah, tell us the name, and that's it. All we know is that Ye is perfect cell. That's it.
And yeah, I'm honestly, I think I'm gonna listen to this one. The only reason I think I'm gonna listen to it is because the cover drew me in, man. Is it Yeezus?
It's Yeezus cover. It's just different color.
Like, is it because Yeezus to me was. I remember Yeezus.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, I think like 20, 21.
Like there's the one thing about Yeezus. You can't forget Yeezus. Even if you don't like it, you know that Yeezus was a thing. Yeah. And then random songs where he's going. You can't forget. I am a god.
Hurry up with my damn croissants.
Get the Porsche at the damn garage. I am
this
a
French
god.
ass restaurant. That's when his lyricism really started like to fall.
Yeah, it like shot like someone like there's a bird in the air and someone just killed it.
I was like, all right.
There you go, Kanye.
But to get off, we kind of did talk about sports already.
Yeah.
But the NBA season's coming back, and this to me is my announcement to the world, primarily to Thalia, basketball's coming back.
You
I
know
don't
what
know.
that
I've been preparing my girlfriend for this moment for a while. I don't think she understands. Could you please explain to her what's gonna happen?
You're not gonna hear from him. Text messages are gonna come to a abysmal. What else?
And I'm really good at texting.
Conversations are gonna be straight up about Porzingis and Ntilikina. Literally, like it's gonna happen to me too. So I'm not gonna.
The thing is that I already don't shut up about Ntilikina to her.
He gained 15 pounds. Oh my god, he grew an inch.
My sweet baby Frank, he grew an inch and a half actually, and he gained 15 pounds.
Forgot the half, dude. Forgot the extra bone.
Bro, I was watching the Instagram live story, and they're both listed as 6'6", right? Frank looks a little taller, so I screenshotted it, and I was gonna post it on Reddit.
Oh god!
I was gonna be like, "Yo, is he actually 6'6", or is he 6'7"? Because if he's 6'7", then we have a whole different conversation to have.
That's a whole different position.
No, but yeah, hi baby, you're gonna. It's okay because it ends August. It ends April.
You're lucky that the games are usually only 4 hours.
Yeah,
but then like he watches. You watch like the commentaries.
I watched
after.
the post game,
and
then
the
I watched
pre-game and then the post game,
and then she knows I watch nothing but Knicks, which is like a post game analysis.
And then Tuesdays and Wednesdays, you're gonna start listening to like Knicks podcast.
Nah, Locked On Knicks is 5 days a week, baby.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Te jodiste,
babe. My bad. I was watching them lose.
She's gonna, did they lose today?
Yeah, but they did better this time.
And then she's gonna be like, they're gonna win this time, and then after a while I'm gonna get annoyed, but I'm like, no, they're not.
Right? No, they're not. They have a thing going. They're losers.
For this year.
Yeah.
And then they're winners forever.
We'll see. I have high hopes. I am a Knicks fan. I have a hat.
Yeah, you do.
I love the Knicks.
It's a nice hat too.
I love the Knicks. I really do. I make fun of my grandpa because he likes to watch the Knicks and the Nets. And I'm like, they were New Jersey before. That's me being an idiot.
They're not even a real New York team.
Fan. They're the Brooklyn Nets. Anyways, he likes the Nets, but he also likes the Knicks. I make fun of him for it. I like watching the Knicks. I hate watching them lose. But, like, that's something you just got to get used to, honestly. They just lose. Have fun with it. At least you know the future. The future is on the team, especially this year. You're going to see the future team. They're all babies. They're all going to be dribbling the ball.
One more year, bro.
Trying to make 3-pointers.
One more year. And stop playing my kids, man.
And then KP's coming back. He's going to be like, hey... How you guys doing? My leg's back.
You ready for me to carry you guys again?
Yeah, I'll carry you. Hopefully my leg doesn't break.
Let's talk some playoff baseball.
The Yankees are officially in the playoffs and officially home field advantage because
100 plus win season.
Yep, 100 wins and
they had like 3-4 injuries.
Oh, all of it, and it's like not even regular injuries. It's like star injuries.
Yeah,
like all of the stars were injured, even for a short period of time. Giancarlo Stanton was injured for a little while, and then. But the thing is, the biggest one was Aaron Judge, who got injured for like a month or so, and people were like, "The fuck." You're supposed to be our child, our baby, the savior of the Yankees.
Going into this season, everyone was like, "Yo, Aaron Judge is gonna carry this team to the World Series,"
and he did,
kind of, sorta.
And then he got injured in like fucking in July and August. He was just out, and then September he came back. The thing about the Yankees, I'm gonna make this short. They made good trade movements. They moved a lot of people, and everything that they got back from those trades worked out tremendously.
You don't get to
so they upgraded a lot.
You don't get to be the Yankees without having a really smart front office.
Yeah. Brian Cashman.
Yeah.
Shout out. I met him kinda. I saw him in front of me, and then he walked away, and then I was nervous. So that's what happened.
Let me get some tickets.
Yeah. I probably would have gotten some. But yeah, they're in the playoffs. I'm really excited for it. The day that this podcast comes out is the day that they play the wild card game, which is a 1-game rule it all, versus the Oakland Athletics, which have been dominating baseball.
Yeah.
So to watch that game, I'm gonna be here on Wednesday.
They're pretty athletic.
Yeah.
Why? What is it with Oakland sports and domination?
Well, Oakland Athletics were always Oakland Athletics. They first started off as Philly Athletics, and then they went all the way.
But
to Oakland.
the Golden State Warriors are from Oakland.
Yeah.
Oakland
Athletics.
You gotta chill this.
That's the thing. It's like teams, states that do really well, cities that do really well, like basketball, for example. The year that the Cavaliers won is the same year that the Cleveland Indians, I believe, went to the playoffs and went to the World Series.
Yeah,
I think
they went to the World Series. Yeah,
I think they went to the World Series. I don't know.
They didn't win it all.
They didn't win nothing. But they did pretty well. That's all I have to say. The same thing with Oakland. Yeah, I guess since you got yourself a winning basketball team, the baseball team is gonna be like, yeah, it's like, hey, remember us? We got like 5 World Series championships under our belt.
We're kind of cool.
We're kind of good.
Not 26, but
they come out of nowhere. Is what I'm trying to say. And let's see what happens on Wednesday. I'm gonna come home when this podcast comes out. Like I said, there's gonna be the wild card game, and I'm gonna be here with my hoodie on.
Listen to the podcast before you watch the show, guys.
Yes.
The game.
Listen to the podcast and then watch the game and root for them.
Or listen to you can watch a baseball without sound. Just listen to the podcast while you watch the game.
It's the playoffs, man.
Yeah, you need some sounds. Yeah.
Yo, it's the playoffs. People are going crazy.
I want to talk about one more serious thing before we leave.
Yeah.
Over the last week, it's been announced that New York City schools have been mandated to start teaching mental health. Start teaching about it. Start talking about it. You have to have a mental health class.
Yeah, I know that we made fun of mental health. No, we didn't make fun of it.
We
just made fun of the people trying to milk mental health.
For those of you who still don't know whether I was joking or not, I legit do suffer from depression and anxiety. Like, I'm not joking. I don't think those things are funny. I just think that you can make funny jokes about those things.
Yeah, you can make jokes about anything. Almost anything.
Almost anything. There are certain things that are off limits.
Yeah, off limits.
But like, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, when we're making fun of it, we're just making fun of people who milk it. But the city that's not milking it is New York City. The city that we live in.
Is it New York State or
I think it's all of New York State.
I want to say New York State.
Let's say all of New York State.
I wrote it as New York City. That was my fault.
Doesn't fucking New York. There's only one New York. Albany does not.
Yeah, I got marijuana. That's cool. We get into the root of the cause.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you got yourself weed to help you with your depression. We're gonna fuck it up.
We're gonna fix that shit.
You're gonna fix it before marijuana becomes a thing.
We're done with depression here in New York.
Yeah,
niggas is too angry.
We're gonna put depression on the floor.
Hurt people. We're
gonna take depression, put it on the concrete floor. And
I'm gonna take I took the depression and I threw it on the ground.
What do you think? I'm sad?
Duh. Oh fuck. No, but in all seriousness, that's something I feel like if that was around when I was in school, I would be a lawyer.
We made this joke earlier. We made this joke because obviously we discuss our shit before we record. We don't do this last minute. We kind of do it last minute. That's how we do it.
We do it last minute.
Last minute. But not like
we talk about our subjects. We just don't get into depth about our subjects.
Because that'll ruin the subject.
Yeah. We gotta come fresh from the mouth.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever.
From the mouth of babes.
For the...
I'm a babe. Are you a babe, Josh?
I hope.
I hope.
I don't know how people view me, but if you do,
oh fuck. This is the Bronx Project. I love this shit.
But yeah, New York schools are now officially introducing mental health classes. Not like as an like an extra or like a you know. It's not gym.
Yeah. I hope that it's not like guitar.
Yeah, like
That you
elective.
you gotta want to take it.
Yeah,
I hope
it's
everyone
like, well,
has to.
It's like guitar, whatever.
Yeah. I hope everyone has to take it.
I think it's gonna be like it's like sex ed.
Yeah.
That's how I heard it. I heard that it's gonna be a lot like sex ed, like a mandatory class that you have to take, which I approve of completely. I think they should start teaching it in middle school.
I think they should just call it health.
It should be a part of health class.
It should
yes.
just be because mental health is
Like, cause there's physical health, there's sexual health, and then there's mental health. Those are the trifectas.
I think they should just throw that into health. Do like a 33, 33, 33. Like do each of them evenly.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably because they're all equally important.
Yeah, of course. You need to worry about your body. You need to worry about your
But
sexuality.
I think mental health is more important only because I think when your mental is not right, you don't care about the other two.
That's true. They all affect each other.
Yeah.
But I think mentally, like, your brain is the one that calls the shots.
Yeah, so that's why I feel like you gotta give special emphasis to mental health.
But yeah, shout out to New York.
I love the age we live in. The niggas is just like
Caring. Yeah.
And people like there are a lot of people out here that's like, oh, everyone's so sensitive. But it's like we kind of just didn't give a fuck about humanity for like hundreds of years, right?
Look, the thing is, before the people who say, "Oh, our society is so negative," are usually older people. Yeah. Even people our age, whatever, doesn't matter. That's because there was a point where people would make fun of other people for being too sensitive. So people would bottle shit up and then hit their wives.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bottling shit up is probably the worst thing you can do. And that if anything ruins you, and then you live with that until you die. And that shouldn't be how life is. You should learn how to deal with all of those problems, all of those issues, because you deserve to be a better person. Everyone deserves to be a greater person, and a lot of that has to do with a mental, ability to just cope with everything.
But yeah, fuck that sad shit though.
Yeah, fuck it. No one wants to be sad. That's the thing. Yeah. No one wants to be sad.
But and a lot of people don't understand that they're sad.
Yes, and a lot of people, if anything, don't even want to talk about why they're sad or how they're sad, which is wrong. I think people who are generally sad don't like to express that they're sad with the people who they love, because they feel like, well, I'm gonna be a bummer.
It's annoying.
Or like it's annoying for other people to listen to. But if you need to, you need to.
Yeah.
You need to talk it out. You talk it out. It doesn't matter. However you cope with your problems is how you cope. Except drugs.
As long as, don't hurt people.
Don't hurt yourself in the midst of it. Yeah.
I try to tell people to not, like, in my personal life, I tell people to not do drugs. I smoke weed. I know, blah, blah, blah. I say this like every episode.
That's fine. Weed is fine. You put it in brownies.
I tell people not to do drugs. I tell people not to rely on drugs, especially.
Yes.
Because I found that you can't really tell people what to do with their lives. You can just hope that they're responsible.
Yeah. Yeah. I live that every day where I'm like, hey, like, I have siblings.
Yeah.
So I try to tell my siblings the best way to live their lives based on how I lived it. Sometimes you just hope for the best.
Yeah, that's
sometimes they don't listen. Most of the time they don't listen.
I've seen enough stories about cocaine, heroin, crack, all that shit, meth. That none of that excites me or draws me. I hope that my loved ones feel the same way. Mm-hmm. And if they don't, I'm here. Talk to me.
Exactly. Like, don't be afraid. Don't think that expressing your feelings towards me is going to make me feel like you're a lesser person, or you're not a man or a strong woman or a strong man. It's not that. We don't live in that age anymore. We don't live in that age where we're like, we'll judge you based on your mental health. If anything, we're at the age now.
We're trying to understand why.
We're trying to understand why you're in the mental health, and we want to help. Because people who don't want to help people that are hurt are dicks.
Yeah. No, but they're also hurt, and they don't... Like, the thing is, I talk about this, like, with my mom. I'm not a doctor. I think my mom suffered from some serious anxiety. You've met my mom before.
Yes, I did.
My mom will just tell you that, I just get irritated and I just get angry sometimes. Mm-hmm. But there are certain things that trigger her.
Yeah,
and that's anxiety.
There's
like,
reasons.
Yeah.
Everything has a reason. You just like, oh, it's just how it is. No, there's a reason for. I feel like there's a reason for everything. You're not that way just because you're that way, and that's how life is.
Get your shit checked.
Yeah.
Stop hurting people. Hurt people. Just if you don't even give a fuck about yourself, just do it so that you stop treating everyone that loves you like shit.
And if you need help,
17-year-old Steven.
Yeah. If you need help, seek help.
And like I'm trying to like balance out the seriousness and the jokiness, but yeah, no, this is a serious subject. Yeah. Shout out to New York.
Shout out to New York.
Shout out to mental health. Fuck you, mental health. Shout out to people who are going through their mental health issues.
Yeah.
I can relate. Try to laugh about it. I think it helps. I really do.
Laughing about your shortcomings.
Yeah, laughing about what hurts you, I think helps.
Yeah, it'll make you realize it a lot more.
It make you realize that you are still alive.
Exactly. You're living, you're alive, and there's always another chance, another opportunity. There's a trillion different ways.
Unless you're like terminally ill, and which is like,
whoa, I'm sorry.
It's like shit.
Yeah. Well, you needed this class.
Yeah.
Where was this class when you were alive?
This is the Bronx Project podcast. I'm your host Miraz,
and I'm your host Earl Grey.
This was a good one.
Yeah, of course.
2 for 2.
2 for 2. Wow.